Let me look for a gift for you ladies to get your boyfriends for Christmas. Since I was mostly talking about female clothes for the guys to get you guys. Alright, let me look and see where that would be. Alright, we got here Jordan Retro 11s, fleece pants for men. Sizes small to XXX. Look at that. They're pretty much like jogging pants, basically. Look at it. And the brand is called Jordan Retros. They're really nice. I like them just because like they kind of make your legs look thinner. And I like that. It's almost like baggy clothes make people look smaller just because of how big it is. People think you lost weight. That's weird. And of course, when I wear baggy clothes, I'm more comfortable around the house. I don't want to do anything. So, a lot of times, to like motivate me to do anything around the house, is I have to take a shower first and get dressed. Because otherwise, I'll just be like lounging and just not wanting to get out of bed if I'm just stuck in my pajamas. Because like weird, one day I could be like in the mood where I got enough sleep and tomorrow I'm going to do a video. And then that day comes and then I'll just be like extremely lazy and just demotivated. It's amazing how the minute I get up behind the camera, I just completely get in the character and just get in the character and pretty much like I'm acting, like I'm an actress in a movie. I would seriously want to do that as a job, like be an actress. Just because I would see like all those teenage movies where you got the girls in high school or junior high. And I always thought to myself like, damn, I wish I could play that role just so I could relive high school. Because if I knew now what I did back then, I would have been a lot more confident. I have a lot of regrets that I did not do back then, that I should have did. Like for one, there was this girl I really liked. And she was liking me back, and her friends would always tell her, like, they'd be like, Amber, my sister likes you. Why don't you ask her out? And I'm like, no, I don't think I'm going to go there with her. And they're like, why not? You like girls, don't you? And I'm like, yeah, but my mom doesn't know that, and my family don't know. I'm sort of, at the time I was 18, and I was saying it like, I'm in the closet about it. And it was a tough time because I felt like, at the time with my family, I felt like I had this giant weight on my shoulder and I just couldn't get rid of it. And like every day, and keeping that as a secret from them, every day I felt like crying. Because as it got more and more where I'd be like looking at females like that, it was just hard to keep that a secret because like me and my mom, we were like best friends throughout my childhood. And me as a teenager, like we have our moments where we'd sometimes argue, but most of the time she was like my best friend. It was hard keeping that as a secret to her because with your best friends, it's like you're tempted to tell them everything. Like you're tempted to tell them everything and anything. Like almost like 7-year-old. telling a family member everything that goes on. It's like, my mom, she brought out that person in me. And the other day I was talking about how if I could pick one person to have Thanksgiving with, or be sitting at my table, it'd be most likely my mom, because she's a dead relative. I know anyone live, I could have them come over, but my mom, it'd be like, really awesome. Because my mom, she was just that type of woman where she could just light up a room. Like, I could be having the worst day. I could have had the worst day at school. And she could have came in the door and just seeing her would just brighten my day. Well, it'd be the way she'd say hi to me. She'd be like, "Hi, honey. How was your day?" She had her moments, like when she had menopause, that like she'd flip out on me over stupid stuff. Most of the time, she was actually really nice. Like, she didn't like to tell me anything. Like, unless it's like a lot of times the only time I got the truth out of my mom was when she was having a nervous breakdown. That's the only time I got the truth out of her. And that used to get on my nerves all the time. I'd be like, why can't you just tell me the truth? The only time you want to tell me the truth is when you're mad at me. I would say that to her, and I'd say the same exact thing to my brother. But my dad, he was not like that at all. No, if I asked for his opinion, he gave it to me. And a lot of times I did not ask for his opinion because I did not want to hear the answer. And it used to annoy me like you wouldn't believe, because he was like the nice parent, but I felt like I couldn't talk to him. And then the one parent I could talk to, she'd flip out if I told her anything she didn't want to hear. Like, I remember when I was 16, I came out the closet to my mom. Oh my God, that was the worst. That was like one of the worst days of my life, because for 2 weeks, she did not talk to me. It was awkward. And like, she would not speak to me. It's like, one thing I hate it when someone gives me the silent treatment. Like, if I gotta live with them every day and they give me the silent treatment. My mom was, I'm not gonna say I'm stereotypical about this, but a lot of times Libras act a lot alike. And my mom, she was a Libra. She'd get mad at like, she'd get mad at the littlest things. Like if you catch her on the wrong day. Check this out, you guys. Look at that. That is a Jordan Tinker Fleece crew. That's really nice. Pretty much all Jordan products are nice. You could pretty much, if you got a man that likes Jordan products, any of these will do. This is really nice. You know, looking at magazines at the table like this, it kind of reminds me of when I used to go to family parties around the holidays, and I'd just be sitting at the table. Me and my female cousins, we'd be sitting at the table, and then the boyfriends or the husbands, they would go in another room and hang out and watch the game. And me and my cousins, we'd just be looking at magazines. and we'd be sharing like these shoes go with this, or they'd just be talking about celebrity gossip, and I'd be sitting there like just bored out of my mind. But then it's funny, they'd be talking about like what's going on in the news, which is important, and I'd be bored. But they're talking about like a family member, their kid, or anyone that I know. It's like I'm all ears. I want to listen. It's like you think I'm weird, but I like listening to gossip. I don't know why that is. I just do. Especially if you're talking about someone I'm attracted to, then I'm definitely going to listen. Check out this. You know, this is my favorite color right here. These blue Nike. Yeah, this blue Nike outfit right there. I'm literally like in love with that top. It's a Nike jacket with the track pants to go with it. And then they even got matching shoes, like black and blue Nikes. I like how they do that. It's like they give you choices on what you want to get for Christmas. That's amazing.